What is up, everybody? Today, we're diving into the wildest, most jaw-dropping workplace fails you'll ever see. This isn't just any fail compilation. This is Total Idiots at Work number 739, and these clips are next level. If you laugh even once, smash that like button. Deal? New here? Hit subscribe and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss what's coming. Ready? Let's get into the fails. Kicking things off, let's step into the world of warehouse legends and meet a character who's about to make a name for himself, just not in the way he hoped. Meet the self-proclaimed king of the warehouse, the guy who thinks he's mastered every inch of the floor, and isn't shy about letting everyone know it. Today he's got one pallet to move, but why stop there? In his mind, 2 pallets at once means double the efficiency, and double the glory. He lines them up with laser focus, lifts, and for a split second it actually looks like he's pulling it off. You can almost hear the imaginary applause in his head, but then, reality and physics strike back. The forklift's back wheels start to lift and you can see the panic flash across his face as the machine teeters dangerously. He tries to recover, but it's too late. The pallets tilt, boxes slide, and everything comes crashing down in a spectacular slow-motion disaster that echoes through the warehouse. Silence falls. He sits there, surrounded by chaos, probably rethinking his life choices and wondering how it all went so wrong so quickly. That's hours of cleanup ahead, thousands in damages, and a story that'll be retold at every company party for years to come, whether he likes it or not. He tried to show off, but the forklift showed him who's boss. Sometimes, the machine has the final say, instant legend status, for all the wrong reasons. Never underestimate gravity, folks, it's undefeated, and always stick to 1 pallet at a time. There's a reason safety rules exist, and this is Exhibit A. His coworkers? Oh, they're definitely filming and laughing, already imagining the memes and group chats that will follow. That's a viral moment if I've ever seen one. By lunch, everyone in the building, and probably half the internet, will know about it. The look on his face says it all. Why did I do this? Sometimes ambition just isn't worth the aftermath. Lesson learned, don't let ambition outweigh common sense. The warehouse floor is no place for risky shortcuts. Now, he's the warehouse jester, not the king. Cleanup on aisle everywhere, and a reputation that'll stick for a long time. What a way to start the day. And remember, sometimes, the best move is the safe one. Next up, we have the guy who decided he could carry not just 1, not 2, but 7 paint cans at once. Ambition? Absolutely. Practicality? Well, that's about to be tested in the most spectacular way. He's got them stacked up his arms, balancing like a circus performer, strutting the spotless office as if he's on a runway. Every eye in the room is on him, silently rooting for or maybe against his success. With every step the tension builds. The cans wobble dangerously, threatening to topple at any second. You can almost hear the collective gasp as he inches forward, determined to make it in one go. He's so close to making it, just a few more steps, until suddenly, the bottom can betrays him and slips right out of the stack. It's like a slow-motion domino effect. Cans tumble, lids pop off, and paint erupts in every direction. The office floor becomes a canvas for chaos. White, gray, blue. Suddenly, it's modern art splattered across the floor, the walls, and of course, all over him. It's a masterpiece, but not the kind anyone wanted. He stands there, ankle-deep in a lake of paint, frozen in disbelief. The silence in the office is deafening, broken only by the distant drip of paint hitting the floor. That's not just a spill, it's a week of cleanup, a mountain of paperwork, and a very awkward chat with the boss. Efficiency? Not so much. Lesson learned? Hopefully. Sometimes 2 trips are better than 1 disaster. A little patience could have saved a lot of paint and dignity. The office just got a new mural, unintentionally. It's abstract, it's bold, and it's definitely not coming off anytime soon. He's the Picasso of workplace fails. The silence after? Absolutely brutal. 1 trip, infinite regret, and a story that'll be retold for years. Next time, take it slow. Sometimes, a masterpiece of mayhem is the only thing you create when you rush. Classic mistake. Never trust a rickety ladder. This guy skips the safety check, unfolds his old stepladder, and climbs up with total confidence. But the spreader bars aren't locked. As he reaches higher, the ladder betrays him. It folds in on itself, and he rides it straight to the floor. No time to scream, just a crash landing and a bruised ego. He's tangled in metal, learning the hard way why you always double-check your gear. That's a lesson he'll never forget. Safety first, or you'll be the star of the next fail video. The look of shock? Priceless. One shortcut, one epic fall. The latter wins every time. Next time, wiggle test first. He'll be sore and smarter tomorrow. Don't skip the basics. Instant regret, maximum comedy. The floor always wins. We've all had that embarrassing moment where we walk into a door, but this guy, he's about to set a new standard for workplace mishaps. He's power walking, completely absorbed in his phone, firing off emails and texts, not paying attention to the world around him. The hallway is busy, but he's in his own digital bubble, moving with purpose, straight toward a spotless glass door. Without even a hint of hesitation, he barrels forward. No warning, no brakes, just a full-speed, face-first collision with the invisible barrier. The impact is spectacular. The glass door shatters instantly, sending a cascade of shards and a flurry of papers flying through the air. For a split second, time stands still as everyone in the office turns to witness the chaos. One moment, he's the picture of an important businessman on a mission. The next, he's a human wrecking ball, surrounded by disbelief and a mess of broken glass. He stands frozen in the empty doorframe, covered in tiny glass fragments and a heavy dose of embarrassment, trying to process what just happened. Honestly, the cleaning crew deserves a medal, or at least a raise, for making that door so spotless it became a workplace hazard. It's almost a work of art, if not for the disaster it caused. He glances at his phone, then at the shattered door, as if hoping for an explanation. The confusion on his face says it all. How did this even happen? He's late for his meeting, but now he's got a story that will be retold for years. Forget the agenda. This is the highlight of the day. Doors, supposed to be simple portals, but sometimes, they're just obstacles waiting to humble us. If you ever wanted to make a dramatic entrance, this is certainly one way to do it, though maybe not the recommended method. The sound of dignity leaving the body is unforgettable. The slow motion replay will haunt him, and entertain his coworkers, for a long time. Next time, eyes up. That's an expensive lesson, but one he'll never forget. The office will never let him live this down. It's an instant classic, destined to become office legend. Meet the guy who thinks he can fix a jammed conveyor belt while it's running. Instead of hitting the emergency stop, he reaches in, tugging at a stuck box. He leans in further, risking it all. Suddenly, the box comes free, and he tumbles onto the moving belt. His shirt gets caught, and the machine starts dragging him along. Panic sets in as he flails, trapped by the rollers. Finally, his coworker slams the emergency stop. He's left tangled in machinery, pride shredded. Never fight a running machine, you will lose. The production line? Stopped for a different reason now. His coworker's face says it all. Told you so. That's a safety video in the making. Always use the stop button. He'll never live this down. Machines, 1. Humans, 0. Instant humility. Don't be this guy. The wet floor sign, ignored again. Our guy, phone in one hand, coffee in the other, spots the sign and walks right through the danger zone. First step, slippery. Second step, disaster. His feet fly out, coffee arcs through the air, and he lands flat on his back. The splash is epic. The coffee rains down as a final insult. He's soaked, his phone's gone, and the wet floor sign stands victorious. All because he couldn't walk 10 extra feet. The hallway is now a slip and slide of shame. His coworkers, trying not to laugh. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Next time, heed the sign. Instant karma, maximum mess. The floor always wins. Coffee, 0 survivors. He'll remember this every time he sees a yellow sign. A true masterpiece of failure. We've all battled the copy machine, but this guy takes it to a new level. He yanks out the toner cartridge and shakes it, hard. The cap pops off and a cloud of black powder explodes in his face. Instantly, he's covered head to toe in toner, looking like a cartoon bomb victim. The office, carpet, ruined. He stares at his hands, then the mess, then the camera. Pure disbelief. One copy job, total disaster. That's not a paper jam, that's a career jam. The cleanup will haunt him. Next time, handle with care. Instant, office legend. Construction site, everyone in hard hats, except one guy. He strolls under scaffolding, oblivious. The universe responds. A wrench falls, bonks him right on the head. He grabs his skull, stunned, as his coworkers burst out laughing. Not seriously hurt, but his pride, destroyed. He looks up, then down, realizing why hard hats exist. That's a lesson you only need once. The universe doesn't mess around. Safety gear, not optional. He'll never forget this. Instant PSA material. Wear your hard hat. Always. The office coffee hero, 8 cups stacked high, navigating a minefield of desks. She's almost there, desk in sight, when a stray bag trips her up. The top carrier tilts, 4 cups crash to the floor in slow motion. Coffee and foam explode everywhere. Shocked, she fumbles the rest. Down go the final 4. 8 coffees, 0 survivors. She stands in a sticky puddle, holding 2 empty trays. The office? Stunned. That's a caffeine catastrophe. Next time, 2 trips. The carpet will never recover. Hero to zero in seconds. The legend of the coffee Jenga lives on. Office tragedy. Internet comedy. A true spill of epic proportions. Final clip. A masterclass in bad decisions. Toolbox on a flimsy plastic shelf already sagging. He yanks open a bottom drawer, shifting the weight. The shelf gives way. Toolbox tumbles. Drawers fly open. Tools cascade everywhere. A metal waterfall. He jumps back, hands up, surrendering to chaos. The workshop is now a disaster zone. Cleanup? Days, not hours. He'll find stray bolts for years, all because he trusted a plastic shelf. Instant regret, maximum mess. The sound? Deafening. Never stack heavy on hope. That's it for Total Idiots at Work number 739. From forklifts to coffee catastrophes, we've seen it all. So remember, safety first. Drop your funniest workplace fail in the comments below. I want to hear your stories. Smash that subscribe button, and turn on notifications for more epic fails every week. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and don't end up in our next compilation. See you in the next video.